Um, okay. Hello and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Shraddha, your host of this challenge, and I welcome you all to this day 18 of this challenge. Okay. So today we are going to learn about what are the passive voice. Okay, in English. Earlier we have learned about the active voice, which we also call tenses, and the sentences. And there the sentences start from subject, right? But in passive voice, it doesn't start with the subject, okay? It starts with object. So there is no need to know about the subject or object because we have already learned like what are the subjects and objects. So yeah, so in the passive voice, the first priority will be object here, okay? Because every sentence here starts with object, okay? Okay, so I have shared the PDF in the chat section. You guys can open it with me. Okay, so let's learn about what are the passive voice. Okay, so the passive voice are like where we shift the focus on who does the action to what receives the action. Okay, like instead of highlighting the doer, we emphasize the result or the person or thing affected. Okay, so this structure is essential for formal writing, scientific reports, and situations where the action matters more than the actor. Okay, here is the example of active voice and passive voice. In active voice, the chef cooked the meal. Here, focus on the chef. Okay, in passive voice, the meal was cooked by the chef. Okay, here the focus on the meal. Okay, on the object. So here we can see the structure of passive voice. So let's understand the formula of passive voice. Okay, the first is subject, the receiver of the action. The be verb. Okay, am is are was were will be and sometimes have been. Okay, and in the past participle, the main verb will be uh, verb's third form. Okay, and the by plus object, the doer, optional. It is optional. Okay, as we have learned in the tenses, sometimes there is no object in passive in active voice. Okay, here there is no subject is optional. Okay, because sometimes we don't know who is the doer in passive voice. So there is sometimes there will be no subject in passive voice. Okay. Here is another example. The book was written by J.K. Rowling. Okay, sometimes we don't know who has written this book. Okay, so at that time we can say the book was written by someone or the book was written. And that's also enough. That's also a complete sentence, we can say. So let's focus when should we use passive voice? Okay. First, emphasize the action or result. If we want to emphasize the action or result anywhere, at that time we can use. Okay, like when what happened matters more than who did it. For example, a new hospital was opened last month. Here we don't know where is the hospital. We just know the information like the hospital was opened last month. Okay. The doer is unknown. Okay, when you don't know who performed the action. Example, my bike was stolen yesterday. We don't know who stole our bike. Okay, here we just know the bike was stolen yesterday. By whom? We don't know. Okay, so that's why here we don't need to mention about who stolen, like by like any person or anyone. Okay, okay, the doer is unimportant when the person doing the action isn't relevant to the message. For example, this product is made in Germany. Okay, here we are mentioning about the Germany. We are not supposed to tell about the person because we don't know. Okay, that's why we haven't used here by whom. Okay, instead of by, we have add here in. This product is made in Germany. Okay, still it is a complete sentence in passive voice. Last formal, it's for formal or scientific writing. Okay, like in passive voice creates an objective. professional tone. For example, the experiment was conducted under controlled conditions. Okay, here we haven't used again by. Okay, because we don't know who was the scientist who has done the experiment. Okay, because we just know the information because the experiment was conducted under controlled conditions. Okay, there is no need to add any scientist's name or anything. Okay, just we know the information. It was conducted by someone. Okay. Okay, now see the difference between active and passive voice. Okay, here are the example. Active sentence. The teacher teaches English. In passive, English is taught by the teacher. See, in the active sentence, there is a subject, the teacher. And in the passive sentence, there is a object, English. So here we emphasizing object over here in the passive voice. Okay, let's see the another sentence. They built a bridge. Okay, there is a subject here. Okay, and in let's see in the passive voice, a bridge was built by them. A bridge is a object, an object. Okay, so here we are emphasizing object here. A bridge was built by them. Okay, here we know who has built the bridge. That's why we have mentioned by them. But what if we don't know who has built? So at that time we can only say a bridge was built. Okay. Now the third sentence, she will deliver the package. Okay, this sentence was active, now passive. The package will be delivered by her. Okay. The last sentence, someone broke the window. And in the passive voice, the window was broken. Here we haven't mentioned anyone's name or by someone. Okay, because that's not important. Okay, if we don't know who has broken the window, then why we need to add anything? Okay, so the window was broken. That's enough to tell. Okay, that's a complete sentence itself. Okay. Okay, here is also the notice how the last example we omit by someone because the doer is a non or unimportant, right? Okay, so here is the passive voice across different tenses. Here I have only mentioned present simple, present perfect, present continuous, past simple, and future simple because it is the only we use in a spoken English. Okay, when we are just speaking, but in the writing for exam, you have to learn all the tenses. I will share those two, but let's see these only right now. Then after this PDF, I will share the all the tenses passive voice. Okay, so in the present simple, the form am is are plus past participle verb form 3. Okay, here is the example. The office is cleaned every evening. Okay, okay, past simple was verb plus past participle. That means verb form 3. The letter was sent last year Tuesday. Okay, there is no need to mention who has sent. Okay, who has received. We just know the letter was sent in last Tuesday. Okay, mostly we don't know in the passive voice who is the doer. Okay, okay. Let's see now the present perfect form has or have been plus past participle. The example is the project has been completed. Okay, in future simple form will be plus past participle. Okay, in passive voice there will be third form of the verb. Okay, there will be always. Okay, let's see the example of future simple. The results will be announced tomorrow. Okay, now let's see the last one, present continuous. Its form am is are being plus past participle. The house is being renovated. Okay. Okay, now let's see the common passive expressions with prepositions. See, certain adjectives and past participles are commonly used with the specific prepositions in passive constructions. Learning these combinations will make your English sound more natural. Okay, so let's see one by one. Know for. Paris is known for its
culture. Second, made of or from. This table is made of this table is made of solid wood. Filled with, the room was filled with laughter. Covered in or with, the ground was covered with snow. Okay, here we are using the passive voice with expressions and prepositions. Okay, okay, for surprised by. I was surprised by her sudden visit. The last one, interested in. She's interested in learning Spanish. Okay. So remember one thing, we should avoid overusing passive voice in spoken English actually, because while passive voice has its place, but we should stop overusing it because it can make your writing vague, wordy, and hard to follow. And active voice is usually more direct and engaging. So use passive voice strategically, not by default. Okay. Okay, now I will share you the all the tenses of the passive voice. Okay. But before moving towards, let me ask you, is anyone have doubt regarding passive voice? Like whatever you have learned till. Is anyone have doubt?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, kindly explain me. I got late. Ki
Yeah, Aman
where we use
Gurbani.
passive voices. Yes.
Oh God, I'm unable to listen you, Aman. Let me rejoin.
Okay.
Uh, I was audible.
Yes,
Yes,
you are,
ma'am, you
ma'am. Just I'm asking, ma'am, ki mainly we use active voice in
Yeah,
most of scenarios, but in which cases have to use passive voices? Just can you let me know in one sentence?
yeah, sure,
Just
sure. See, when we don't know the doer or who has the done action, at that time we can use passive voice. Okay. And
okay.
as I said, okay, and I also unable to listen to Gurbani. What were you saying, Gurbani? At that time, I was getting calls, so that's why I was unable to listen. You and Aman.
okay, okay. I was saying that I don't have any doubt.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Gurbani. Okay, so I will share the all the tenses um of passive voice. Let me send the PDF. Though I have mentioned all the tenses here, but there are some tenses forms like tenses that we don't use in spoken English or anywhere. Okay, let me share you. Okay, you guys can open it now. Okay, see. Here I have also mentioned the definition. Okay, so the passive voice is used when the focus is on the action or the receiver of the action rather than the person who perform it. Okay, there is a structure subject plus form of be plus past participle, that's mean verb form 3 plus by plus agent. It's optional, as I have mentioned earlier. Example, the cake was eaten, okay, by the children. If you want to mention by the children, we can mention if there is a need. Otherwise, the cake was eaten will be enough. Okay, let's see the all the tenses of the passive voice. Okay, tenses will be same. Okay, here we have like in the tenses lecture we have learned the tenses like present simple, present continuous, present perfect, perfect continuous, all the 12 tenses, right? Here the tenses are same, but there are some tenses which we do not use in passive voice. I have started them. You can see like mostly we do not make sentence of present perfect continuous or past perfect continuous or future perfect continuous. There is no need to use. We do not use those in passive voice. Okay, while whether it is in writing or speaking. Okay, but let's see one by one. First, present simple. In active voice sentence, they make cards. Passive voice, cars are made. Okay, they is a subject here in active. Cars are the object here in the passive. Okay, now let's see present continuous. Example, they are making a cake. A cake is being made. Okay, third, present perfect. They have finished the work. The work has been finished. Okay, uh, okay, we can skip this one present perfect continuous tense. Still, we can see the form of that, but it is very rarely used. We use in the spoken or in the writing. But let's see the structure of this present perfect continuous inactive. They have been repairing the road. Okay, we use in the active voice, but it is very rarely used in passive voice. Okay, that's why I haven't mentioned here its form. Okay, now let's see the past simple. Active voice, she wrote the letter. Passive voice, the letter was written. Okay, here we don't know who has written the letter. Okay, that's why we haven't add by or any person's name here. Now let's see the past continuous. Active voice, they were watching a movie. It's very simple in active voice, but in the passive voice, a movie was being watched. Okay, here we do not need to add anyone's name or they. We can. A movie was being watched by them. Okay, we can also frame like this, but there is no need to add at all. Now let's see the past perfect. They had completed the task. In passive, the task had been completed. Past perfect continuous we use in the active voice. They had been painting the house, but we do not use in the passive voice. Okay, so let's skip this one. Now let's see future simple. In active voice, they will build a bridge. In passive voice, a bridge will be built. If you know the name who is building a bridge, then you can add a bridge will be built by Aman. Okay, at that time we can add. If you know the particular name, we can add. Now let's see. Okay, future continuous. We make sentences in active voice, but we do not make sentences in passive voice. Okay, now let's see future perfect. They will have finished the report. In passive voice, the report will have been finished. Modal verbs. In modal verbs, we can also make sentences in passive voice too, as well as we can make in active voice. Okay. Modal verbs. They must do it. It must be done. Okay. And it is very, we commonly use this passive voice with modal verbs. Okay. And okay, last one, modal perfect. They should have completed it. It should have been completed. Okay. Tomorrow we will learn about the advanced modal verbs. Okay. And we will practice too. Like we will be focusing mainly on the active voice, passive voice, modal verbs, prepositions, and conjunctions because we mostly use in our spoken English. So we will be practicing on that daily basis. Okay, like there will be another topic for the particular day, but simultaneously we will learn. Oh, sorry, we will practice which whatever I have mentioned. Okay, so that was the theme for today, passive voice. And is anyone have doubt regarding this?
I
Yep,
have a
yep,
request. Kindly, I'm sorry, sorry. Yeah, please go ahead.
Uh,
yep. Am I
DLD,
audible?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
you are.
been and being can't come together because when we see like a present perfect continuous, like a past perfect continuous, even the future. So what? Okay, let me see the question. What was it? Wait. Yeah. So they have been repairing the road. So the road has been being repaired. Is it correct or like been and being can't come together?
No, no, they can't come together. Even we do not uh, write or speak those kind of sentences in our daily uses or anywhere. That's why we skip those.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay, so I am done with the teaching. Like whatever was the topic I have completed.
Ma'am,
Even we have compared the both things together, active voice and passive voice. Yeah, who was that?
ma'am, Aman is here.
Yes, yes.
Kindly take the station of tenses once. Uh, it
Um,
will be great.
Aman, like we have already learned about the tenses. If you want to know the tenses, like there is a recording of that tenses. Okay, you can find on our YouTube
No
challenge.
issues.
Yeah, let me give you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, here you can see Rose has provided the link of the YouTube channel. There are the all the recording of the challenge. Like it is the day 18 and there are day 70's recordings are already there. You can see one by one or you can see only the particular day of the tenses.
Shraddha
Okay.
ma'am,
Yes,
Thank
Gurbani.
please kindly check your inbox. Actually, I made a structure of passive or active. So please, if you able to check right now, then can you check it?
Okay, you have made active and passive voice what? All the forms.
Structure. Actually, please kindly check your inbox. I send it, so it will be
Where you
easy.
have sent.
In your
Okay, okay, yes,
inbox.
yes. I got it. Okay, can I check it later on? I will tell you in your DM.
Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah. Um, okay. Uh, just give me 2 minutes. I will share you the practice sentences over here on this PC. Okay, just give me 2 minutes. I haven't prepared for that. I haven't set any practice sentence for now. But just give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, I'll be asking the question one by one. Okay, here I have shared the exercise number one. There will be two exercise. First one, you have to change to passive voice. Okay, these are the active voice over here. There are 10 sentences of active voice. You have to change to passive voice. Okay, then after I will send the exercise number two. There you will have to fill in the blank. Okay, okay, let's go one by one. I will ask the first question to our first participant. Okay, who is willing to come first?
I will try.
Okay, Krish. So here is the active voice for you, which you have to change to passive voice. They clean the room every day. Even you have to check the tenses, like is it a past, continuous, or simple one. According to this, you have to change to passive voice. Okay, because tenses are same, just the form are different. Okay, Krish.
Yes, ma'am. First sentence, I think the room is cleaned by them every day. Yeah, or it may be the room is cleaned every day. Cleaned, sorry, every day.
Okay, cleaned.
Uh,
Ed will be there in the clean form. Okay, they clean the room every day. In passive voice, the room is cleaned by them, or only we can mention the room is cleaned every day. Also, that will be the appropriate way. Okay, Krish, that was correct sentence you have made. That was nice. Okay, now who is willing to come next for this second
Okay,
Mm,
sentence?
okay, D&D.
Um, D&D and Gurbani. Okay, first Gurbani, then D&D will be ready. Okay,
Okay, okay, for
Gurbani.
next one. Yeah, for next one. Okay.
Yeah.
so that
The
the
chef,
chef cooked a
a
delicious meal.
delicious meal.
Yes. Am I audible?
Yes, Gurbani, you are. You are audible.
Okay. So here in active voice, it is the past indefinite tense because there is verb's second form, or when we use it as a passive sentence, then we use was and were, like a delicious meal was cooked by the chef, or we use was because a delicious meal is a one or singular form.
Okay, okay. What will be the sentence, Gurbani? Can you repeat?
A delicious meal was cooked by the chef.
Yeah, correct, Gurbani. Even you have explained the form of the sentence. Okay, that was nice, Gurbani. Okay, now the third sentence for D&D. Yes, D&D.
Okay. Yep.
Someone has stolen my wallet.
Yeah. So my wallet, okay, wallet. My wallet has been stolen, and the sentence is present perfect, and even the doer has been unknown because the someone. So yeah, we can't use like a by plus object.
Okay, correct. So the sentence was, can you repeat?
My wallet has been stolen.
My wallet has been stolen. Stolen. Okay.
What
Yeah,
about by
correct.
someone?
Yeah, because we don't know who has stolen. Even though we can add, but there is no need in passive voice. Okay. You can also put like, my wallet has been stolen by someone. Okay. But there is no need in passive voice to tell because we don't know um, the thief. Okay. We don't need to add anything here. Okay. The fourth sentence, AR, would you like to?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let me read the sentence. The teacher will check your homework. You have to change into passive voice.
Your homework will be checked by the teacher.
Fine. Okay, the homework will be checked by the teacher. Yeah, correct, AR. Um, okay, now fifth one. Who is willing to come? Calista, Gemini, Versatile, Mac,
Mac.
Arvind. It's me. Yeah, it's
Yes,
me.
ma'am.
Okay, it's me. You can.
A new bridge is being built by the company.
Fourth one. Sorry, it was fifth one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the company is building a new bridge. And what you have made the sentence?
A new bridge is being built by the company.
Yeah, yeah, that's correct. It's me, that's correct. Okay, now the sixth one. Okay, Arvind, Timmu, Calista, Gemini, Versatile. Anyone, guys?
May I?
Yes, Gemini. Your sentence is sixth one. They were painting the wall.
They were painting the wall. The wall was painted by them.
The wall was painted by them. No, it's a continuous one, na. There must be some change in passive voice too. Here we have
The
add verb
wall was
plus
being
ing.
painted. The wall was being painted by them.
Yeah, correct. Also, we can say the wall was being painted. Okay, that will be enough. Also, we can add by them. Okay, seventh one. Okay, Timbu, would you like to answer? I want to listen to you. As you are at the, I think it's the second time you are on the VC. So, would you like to make sentence, Timbu?
Hello.
Yeah, Timbu. Would you like to?
Yes, ma'am. Three books were wrote by her.
Three books were wrote by her. No, see, it is the active voice, okay, and you know the which form it is. She has written. The form will be same, but there will be some difference, okay, in the passive voice. Check it again and then try again.
Would I answer?
Um, who was that?
Me, Aman.
Aman. Yes, sure, Aman.
Three books has been written by
Has been written by her. Okay.
yes.
Now, can you repeat, Timu?
Three books has been written by her.
Yeah, that's correct. That was nice, Aman and Timu. Thank you. Now, the sentence for Calista.
Hey, hello, hello,
Ma'am,
hello.
ma'am,
Wait,
I have a doubt.
ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a
Hey,
doubt.
yeah, same.
Yes,
Mm,
Three books has
mm.
like a plural, na? So the verb should be have, not has.
yeah, three books have been. Okay, did I say has or they?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't focused, but thank you so much, guys. That's when you are focused on this session. Thank you, Krish and DND. So the correct sentence will be three books have been written by her. Has been. Okay. Okay. Now, Kalista, you have unmuted yourself. Would you like to make sentence? Your voice is breaking. Yeah, Kalista, your voice is breaking while speaking. Um, can you rejoin Kalista? You are facing network issue. That's why I'm unable to listen you. Okay. Um, okay, let me check who has left. RK and versatile. Would you like to make sentence? As she's facing network issue, so she's not able to speak properly. Yes, RK.
Yes, ma'am. Which sentence?
The eighth one. The storm destroyed many houses. You have to change to
Okay.
passive voice.
Okay. The many houses were destroyed by a storm.
Many houses were or
Were
was?
were
Were. Okay, many houses were destroyed by the
destroyed
storm.
by storms.
Okay, that's correct, RK. Thank you. Okay,
Okay.
now the ninth one for
Ma'am,
versatile.
ma'am, I have
Yes,
one
RK.
doubt. I always
Yes, RK.
confuse where is use the passive and passive, and why I am use the passive. I think.
Okay, there are two types of speaking. Okay, first the active voice where we use with the subject, and the second is passive voice where we emphasize the object. Even when we use for like when we don't know who has done this thing, we don't know who is the doer. Okay, at that time we can use passive voice.
Okay.
But yeah, mostly we use active voice as compared to passive voice. But these are the two type of sentences we speak in English.
Okay. Like when a
Okay,
passive voice means.
let me give you an example in Hindi. Okay, I'm hoping that everyone is uh, okay with the Hindi because it will be more clear to you all. Okay, as we say,
Okay.
मैं इंग्लिश में बात करती हूँ, मैं इंग्लिश बोलती हूँ. Okay, और दूसरे तरीके से हम बोलते हैं हिंदी में इंग्लिश मेरे थ्रू बोली जाती है, मेरे द्वारा बोली जाती है. ओके, या फिर हम ऐसे भी कह सकते हैं कि okay, let me find the another sentence in Hindi. Even my Hindi is also with that. Um, yeah, Gurbani.
Can I explain it?
Sorry.
Can I explain it?
Yes, yes. Why not? You are very good at explaining things. Yes,
So
Gurbani.
may I use Hindi and English together? ओके सो इधर जैसे कि वॉइस होते हैं दो तरह के होते हैं एक होता है एक्टिव वॉइस एक होता है पैसिव वॉइस तो एक्टिव वॉइस के अंदर क्या होता है व्हेन द डूअर इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट ओके और पैसिव वॉइस में क्या होता है वर्क डन इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट देन द डूअर जैसे हिंदी में हम बोलते हैं रेखा ने खाना बनाया ठीक है तो इधर इम्पोर्टेंट क्या है ज्यादा डूअर इम्पोर्टेंट है ठीक है और पैसिव वॉइस में क्या होता है जो काम हुआ है ना वो ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है जैसे कि खाना बनाया गया रेखा के द्वारा तो करके हम डिफरेंट डिफरेंट टाइप में इसका यूज करते हैं इवन दो इनका स्ट्रक्चर मीनिंग सेम होता है बट स्ट्रक्चर चेंज हो जाता है जैसे ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के बाद में स्ट्रक्चर चेंज होता है बट मीनिंग वही रहता है एक्टिव में क्या इंपॉर्टेंट होता है डूअर करने वाला पैसिव में क्या इम्पोर्टेंट होएगा, काम, जो काम हुआ है वो। तो ये डिफरेंस होता है इसमें, एक्टिव और पैसिव में। होप
Like
सो इट इज।
in a active voice, we focus on subject, and in a passive voice, we focus on object. Am I right?
Not object, but on work. Like work done is more important than the doer in passive voice.
That's cool. Thank you.
Hello, may I say something?
Yes, sure, Krish. You may.
Who is asking a question? What is the use of active and passive voice?
Yeah, I.
Sometimes what happen? Generally, subject is not a term. Generally, Guwahati also, Gurmani also mentioned that if I ask you, uh, uh, you selected in an army, how you say that? If you are selected in any job, how will make the sentence in English? आप
I
किसी में
select in
select हो गए?
army. I select in
Ye-
army.
Yes. What will make?
I select in army.
I think it means you are saying you selected army. Army is
Yeah, yeah.
army won't selected you, but you selected.
I got
So
selected
that
in
time,
army.
yes, I was selected in army because you are not a doer, you are receiver of the action. So that's why sometimes we use passive voice. Okay, as well as causative verb sometimes. So please, there are many examples you can understand that sometimes we receive only action by the other person as a subject doer.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gurbani and Krish, for explaining him. That was nice explanation from both of you. And it was nice example, Krish, to make him understand. Even um, that was very clear and understandable example, Krish. So yes, now RK, do you have any doubt? Any doubt?
Uh, means like when we make the passives, like say we change the subject to object. So how many the subject in the sentence?
Okay, I think it's totally depend on us, like but whichever suits on you, you can. But here is the situations as Krish mentioned. Okay, as you have got selected by army. Okay, and you make sentence. I selected army. Sorry, I selected. What was that word?
In army.
I selected in army. Okay, so it is not giving a proper meaning. Okay, you want to say कि आप selected हो गए हो किसी के द्वारा in army. Okay, आर्मी से आपको किसी ने सिलेक्ट किया है. ओके, एट दैट टाइम आपको पैसिव वॉइस ही में बनाना पड़ेगा क्योंकि वहाँ ऐसी बहुत सारी सिचुएशंस है जो हम एक्टिव वॉइस का यूज करके नहीं बना सकते. ठीक है, वहां पे आपको पैसिव वॉइस का ही उपयोग करना होगा. ओके, ऐसी बहुत सारी सिचुएशंस होती है. अगर आप भी देखोगे कि हिंदी में भी हम बोलते हैं, बहुत सी चीजें होते हैं, हमेशा हमें पता नहीं होता है कि कौन होता है, क्या होता है, वो कौन सा व्यक्ति है. जैसे कि मैंने एग्जाम्पल दिया था गाड़ी चोरी होने का. ठीक है, द कार was stolen by someone. ओके, हमें इस टाइम पे हमें नहीं पता है. तो आप सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल आप अपने फ्रेंड से बात कर रहे हो और वह बोल रहा है कि तुम मेरा फोन क्यों नहीं उठा रहे थे. ओके, एट दैट टाइम आप बोलोगे मेरा फोन चोरी हो गया था. ओके, उस टाइम पे आपको पैसिव वॉइस नहीं बनाना पड़ेगा.
Okay, okay.
ओके, माय फोन वाज स्टोलन बाय समवन. ओके, तो ऐसी सिचुएशंस होती है, इसीलिए पैसिव वॉइस का यूज होता है. ओके, बट एज कम्पेयर टू एक्टिव वॉइस ये इतना यूज नहीं होता है. ओके, बट ये रिटर्न फॉर्म के लिए बेस्ट है, साइंटिफिक रिपोर्ट्स के लिए बेस्ट है. अगर आपने न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ा होगा तो वहां पे हेडलाइंस भी बहुत से पैसिव वॉइस में ही होते हैं. ठीक है, क्योंकि वहां पे पता नहीं होता हमें हु इज द डूअर. ओके, वहां पे हमें ज्यादा पता नहीं होता सब्जेक्ट के बारे में. ओके, और एक्टिव वॉइस में हर सब्जेक्ट हर सेंटेंस सब्जेक्ट से ही बनता है. वहां पे चीजें क्लियर होती है, बट पैसिव वॉइस में बहुत सी सारी चीजें क्लियर नहीं होती, इसलिए ये सारी चीजों का हम उपयोग करते हैं इन पैसिव वॉइस. ओके, okay, we
Okay.
will be practicing on these passive and active voice. Okay, as I have already mentioned. uh, okay, we will complete the first phase first, then there will be second phase. There will be we will be only practicing. Okay, we will be only speaking. There will be no more learnings like as I'm sharing the PDFs, like these are the things, okay. Whatever we have learned, that was the basic and that was the important for speaking, okay. But now we need to practice them, okay. Now we have learned. We haven't practiced enough right now, okay. In the second phase, we will be learning as well as practicing, okay. The first thing will be we will be learning, okay, how to speak. Then we will be applying all the learned grammar in our speaking, okay. As the let me tell you about the second phase, okay. There will be the first topic. You have to tell your about yourself, okay. There you have to make sentences, like you have to use the where I need to use present tense or continuous tense, where I have to mention these things. At that time you will be facing, okay, facing problems, okay. Because but now you have learned all the things, what are the tenses, what are the passive verbs, passive voice, sorry, and what are the causative verbs, prepositions, and all. Now you have learned. Now it will be easy for you to speak. Okay. So yeah, we will be practicing in phase two. So now, okay, where were we? We haven't completed yet the first exercise. Okay. Uh, I think there is 9 and 10th one are left. Um, okay. Who want to make sentence of ninth? Yeah, Aman, Timo, Gurbani, Krish, Kalista. Okay, Kalista is facing network issue. Yes, Gurbani.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am, what are you saying? Because we have completed one part of the sentences in passive, but I don't know what are you saying. Because you were saying about the second part.
No, no, no. We were practicing now. Like we were, I have shared the exercise and we were learning. We were doing the practice of them. Okay, and then RK asked the question. Then we stopped at that point. So I was talking about that.
Ma'am,
This
got it.
one.
Thank you.
Yeah, Krish. Yes, Gurbani. Would you like to make a sentence of
yes,
ninth
ma'am.
Am
one?
I audible, ma'am?
Yes,
Um,
you are audible
yes,
now.
Hello.
Calista. Now you are audible. Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am, I wanted to try the 10th one. Like the project will have been finished by them by Monday.
Please
Hello.
repeat again, please.
Can you repeat again, Calista?
The project will have been finished by them by Monday.
Okay, you have used to by. The project will have been finished by them by Monday.
Yes.
I think we can't use to by in a sentence, I guess. So there will be another alternative of the sentence. Let me see. The project will have been finished mm, by Monday. We can
Till
also make
could
this.
be till
Yes, yeah.
when we use till before Monday.
What about the object like them?
Oh God, your voice is breaking again, Calista. You can write down like whatever sentence you are talking about. You can write it down in the chat section.
Can we use, ma'am, can we use by Monday, like on Monday?
Um, okay. The project will have been finished by them on Monday. Yeah, we can use preposition here. There, that will be more appropriate way to make sentence of this active voice into passive voice. And also there is no need to be added of the subject. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to share the another exercise. Okay, there where you have to fill in the blank. Okay, let me share. After this exercise, we will wind up this session. And also, we haven't practiced enough of prepositions and imperative sentences, okay, as I was unable to take sessions, okay. So we will be practicing or we will learn about them too tomorrow, okay. After learning about the advanced modal verbs, okay. First, we will complete the advanced modal verbs. Then we will learn what are the prepositions or imperative. If I will get more time, then we will cover both topics, okay, at the on that day tomorrow, okay. Okay, I have shared here the fill in the blank exercise number 2. Okay, AR. The project will have been finished by them till Monday. Yeah, we can add any preposition over here. Okay, the project will have been finished by them on Monday or till Monday. We can use those both. Okay, now I have shared the filling in the blank one. Okay, who is willing to come first? Who wants to answer?
D and D. Okay.
Yeah, D&D. The report dashed by the manager yesterday. What will be the appropriate option?
B.
B. Was returned.
Yeah.
Now read the sentence with option B.
Yeah, the report was written by the manager yesterday.
Okay. Okay, D&D. Thank you. Now the second sentence for Timo. Timo, are you there?
Yes. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Timo. Here is the sentence for you. Dinner dash now. Which will be the appropriate option among these three?
Option B, ma'am.
Option B. Has served now. Was serving now. No. B isn't correct one. Then let now see the other
It's
options
a
with
is
what will
being.
fit. Okay, Aman, let him answer first. Then if he's not able to answer, then
Sorry, yeah.
I'll move
Let's
toward. Yeah, it's okay, Aman. Yeah, Timo. Yes, Timo. According to you, is A option correct?
Ma'am, why not option B, ma'am?
I'll explain it. Okay. Okay, now you're confused here between A and B. I can consider that. Here you can see here is the now. Okay. That means we are talking about the right now or the ongoing process over here. Okay. So why option A is correct? Because is being is a continuous one. Okay. It is a continuous form of the passive voice. Okay. Dinner is being served. ओके खाना परोसा गया है अभी क्योंकि हम अभी की बात कर रहे हैं अभी के कॉन्टिन्यूस टेंस की बात कर रहे हैं आज की और अभी की दैट्स व्हाई एंड व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द हैज सर्व्ड सो इट इज अ परफेक्ट टेंस ओके सो इट इज नॉट द कंप्लीटेड प्रोसेस ओके ये अभी अभी में हुआ है ओके हियर यू कैन सी डिनर डैश नाउ we are talking about the now that's why A option is correct one dinner is being served now
Oh, okay, ma'am. Thank you.
uh,
There should be like
also B1
recently
is
or
a
something.
active voice and also B is a active voice. Yes, who was that?
It was me. I said like for has or have. There should be like recently or something in the past. Now is
Yeah,
like
but
ongoing
mm,
process.
yeah, still we are just learning the passive voice, okay? And there are three options, okay? And that the first one is the more appropriate. Then the form is the correct. And if you talk about the B, it is the active voice form. Okay, so it can't fit here over here. And also now is indicating the um, continuous one, like it is happening right now. It is not that which has done in the past. Okay, we can't consider it. Okay, now, okay, Timo, thank you. Now the third one for, okay, Jatin, are you there?
Yeah, I am here.
Okay, would I like to uh, fill in the blank of the sentence? Third one,
Mm,
the windows dash every week.
Actually, I joined right now, so but I will
Um,
try.
yes, yes, sure.
The windows are cleaned every
Are
week.
cleaned. The windows are cleaned every week. Okay, somehow you have answered correctly. Even though you were late, still it's correct one. Thank you, Jatin. Okay,
You're
now
welcome.
fourth one for let me ask to Calista, is her network issue being solved or not? Calista, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now your voice is clear to me, hopefully. Okay, Calista. The fourth sentence for you. The results dash tomorrow
Will be.
will be announced tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, that was correct. The results will be announced tomorrow. Yeah, Calista, that was correct option. Thank you. Now it's the last one for, okay, Krish. Yes, Krish. The book dash by J.K. Rowling.
She is my favorite writer, uh, and the book was written by J.K. Rowling.
Okay, why option A isn't correct?
Because ma'am, is written because J.K. Rowling already written the book. I think we know that. What is the, uh, what is the name of that book? I forget. It is famous. Sorry for that. But it's a present tense. Not J.K. Rowling does not write every day about that. It was already written. So that's why I think was written suitable. Wrote. I think it's a, because we're discussing about passive voice. So wrote is not appropriate. So we can say for passive, the book was written by J.K. Rowling because J.K. Rowling is not a subject. Is a actress like by as a by. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why we can say was written appropriate according
Uh,
to me.
yeah,
But I
yeah, that's
is it
correct. Uh, see, both options are correct. Okay, here there is no any particular tense we can found over here. Okay, the book dash by J.K. Rowling. We can't see which tense it is. Okay, is anyone find? Can anyone tell me? Do you think there is any tense we can find?
Come again, ma'am.
Um, who was that? Toxic witch. God. Okay, I was asking about the fifth sentence. Like, do you find any particular tense from here?
Ma'am, it's basically
no, ma'am,
past
but
and
is
like
written.
a past with passive voice. So like so that's why was written is correct here.
Okay, let me listen to Calista. Okay, Toxic. Now, Calista, you.
Actually, ma'am, the time is not mentioned, but no matter when the book or anything was written. But when we talk about anything, so we always talk in present. We never say that it was written. We always say that it is. Whenever we mention about a book or we refer to a book, so we always say this book is written by this author or that writer.
Okay, that's nice, Calista. Okay, here we can use both one. Okay, the most appropriate way will be, as Calista mentioned, is written. And if you know, if you are talking about the past, like if you are mentioning about the past one, that item you can add was written. So here both option will be correct. The book is written by JK. The book was written by JK. Okay, both will be correct. Okay, so we are done with the exercises. Okay. Now, if anyone have any sort of doubt, you guys can raise. Else, I am just about to wind up this session because we have covered all the passive voice and also we have solved the exercises. Okay. Now, anyone have doubt?
Ma'am, we don't have any doubt.
Okay, Gurbani. Hoping so. No one has any doubt. And so, okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this session and learning with me. Thank you so much. Okay, and the
Shraddha
recording
ma'am,
will
I have
be
a doubt that whenever Callista said that the book is written